Hello, hello, hello. What's up tonight, everyone? Welcome. I'm excited. We get to try out this Bant Turns deck. Hopefully, it's actually sweet. So, okay, this deck, we've seen taking turns decks in Modern before. They're a known thing. They're not a tier thing, but they're a known thing. But this is a very different take on the archetype. So, the main plan of this deck is to get to a point where we're casting extra turn spells over and over and over again until we can win the game. We have a total of 9 extra turn spells, 4 Time Warps, 4 Walk the Eons, which we can buy back in the late game by sacking islands, and 1 part the Water Veil. However, instead of overloading on even more extra turn spells and crazy card draw, we are looking to speed up the deck a little bit by playing a bunch of ramps. So we have Utopia Sprawls, Noble High Arcs for turn 1, Courser, not really ramp, but sort of ramp because it gets a land off of our deck, and it makes sure we find our extra turn spells, Garruk for even more ramp, and then, so this gets us to the chain of extra turn spells, maybe on turn 3, maybe on turn 4, instead of turn 5, turn 6, and then we're going to start firing off extra turn spells. Gigadrouse can tap our opponent out to avoid counter spells. Our big engine cards, I guess, are Jace in Seasons Pass, so Jace comes down, loots, helps us find our extra turn spells, set up our game plan. Then, as we're taking extra turns, we can flip Jace, hopefully ultimate Jace, and then mill our opponent out as we're casting our random stuff. Also, for finishing the game, we get Nissa, which is a finisher. Also, another card advantage spell gets lands out of our deck. So, in the late game, though, we take a bunch of extra turns, eventually play huge Nissa, ultimate it, beat our opponent down with the tokens. The downside is we have very little interaction. We don't really have ways to disrupt our opponent. We have a couple of remands. We do have a lot of sideboard stuff. We have Rule of Laws for Storm deck, Stony Silence for Tron Affinity, Surgical Extraction, hates on a bunch of random stuff, Ensnaring Bridge for creatures, Relics for Graveyard, Spreading Seas, also mostly for Tron, Condemn for Death Shadow, Busted Alliance, Death Shadow 2 mostly, and Kitaki Affinity type stuff. So we don't have a ton of interaction, so we're pretty much all in on our combo. The question's going to be, do we get there fast enough? Are we consistent enough? But we'll see. It looks super sweet, and I'm hoping it's good. If that this ramp plan makes it better than the more typical mono blue extra turn decks, but I think it's going to be fun at least. Alright. Mono ramp. But hopefully we draw into... We have 1 extra turn spell. And ramp is, I mean, that's what we came here for. So that's the... Oh, man. Ban the land, Wizards. Ban Eldrazi Temple. Eldrazi Temple is such a not fair Magic card. And we'll just Noble High Arc, best of turn. Opponent plays a tower. We get a Breeding Pool. Well, I think we... Misty Rainforest. Crack it. Breeding Pool, untapped. Play Utopia Sprawl. On blue, play Noble High Arc. Get in 4-2. Start the beats. Opponent cracks. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We actually can take an extra turn next turn. It would be better if we could get Garruk down first, but we'll see what our opponent has. Really? And a Ballista? Ooh, that's Seasons Past. Well, Flooded Strand. Crack Flooded Strand. Get an island. Play a Garruk, I think. Yeah, I think we just make a beast. Get in for 1. And pass the turn. If our opponent doesn't have anything crazy and we can start taking extra turn spells with a Garruk, then we could be in business. Oh my goodness. I mean, opponent's down to 9. Mono Walking Ballistas. Gets in. Kills the Garruk. We draw an island. Well, I think we play the island. We might as well take an extra turn because we're going to Seasons Past everything back anyway. So take an extra turn. No buyback. We might be getting there. Extra turn. We draw. Snow-covered island. Well, play the island. Seasons Past. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we replay Noble High Arc. Pass the turn. Seasons Past was super sweet there. Are we actually getting there? What's our opponent got? Another tower. 6 mana. Could be Endbringer. Hopefully not Thought-Knot Seer. Opponent Passes. Nissa! Oh, it's a Nissa! Can we kill our opponent? Can we win here? Do we just have the win? So how do we do this? Let's think about this. They could have a counter. Hopefully they don't have a counter, but they could have a counter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, Nissa lethal? Is that where we're at? Is Nissa... Yeah, Nissa ultimate's at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is a colorless Eldrazi counter that counters a sorcery, but it shouldn't be able to counter a Nissa. Well, Misty Rainforest, we're going for it. Crack Misty Rainforest. We're doing it. We're doing it. Nissa in Modern. It's happening. Take a forest. Nissa. Oh, this is brutal. Oh, it's... Okay. Nissa, the Steward of Elements. And our opponent scoops it up! Nissa in Modern in Bant Turds. Time Warp on top. Well, let's lead on Garruk. See if our opponent has more counters. We got to make sure we don't time out. That is very true. Oh, man. All right, Garruk resolves. Well, let's untap a couple of lands. Play Jace. All right, Jace resolves. Spreading Seas the tower. Does this draw the counter? No. We draw Time Warp. Cryptic on top. Well, let's scry. Put on top. Put on top. Player Mike Kukuru. All right. This is it. We're right to the point. Pass the turn. Next turn, we even have counter back up. What do you got, opponent? 6 mana. Torrential? No way. Seriously? Torrential Gearhulk? That's not good. Okay, I was not expecting Torrential Gearhulk from the Modern Blue Tron deck. Not even a little. Oh, okay. We're still in it. What do you got, opponent? If they have Rift too. Repeals our Courser. So now they get to kill a Planeswalker. We're down to 2 minutes. Yep, kills Nissa, hits Garruk. Well, let's draw. Lets our opponent draw 2, which is bad, but... Draw a card. Our Cryptic. We want our Cryptic. Noble Hierarch. So, tap blue mana, untap blue mana, Time Warp with Cryptic mana up. Play Courser. 1 minute, 58 seconds. I'm not going to be able to see the chat much. We got to go. Go. Each player draws. No land on top. All right. Pass the turn. We draw another Courser. Time Warp on top is not bad. So Utopia Sprawler Forest on blue. Tap it. Oh, man. Warp speed. We're at warp speed mode. Untap them. Tap them. Walk the Eons. Can we pull this off? It is going to be close time-wise. If our opponent doesn't have a counter, I think the answer is yes. Sorry, I can't look at the chat right now, or we're gonna time out. Because we're too overrun Garruk mode. Remand. Well, counter, draw. Extra turn. Breeding Pool, untapped. Gain a life. Play an extra Courser. I think we got it. I think we did it. Uh-oh. 1 mana. Condescend X 0. We will pay 0. Opponent gets to scry. That doesn't matter. Scrying doesn't matter when you don't get to untap, and that's where we are. Courser comes down. Opponent's all the way tapped out. We get in with Courser. Hit our opponent down to 11. Oh, we're going to get it. I can't believe we're getting this. Untap. Walk the Eons on top. Time Warp, targeting ourselves. Play Noble Hierarch. Draw a card. Untap 2 lands. Attack with both. Put our opponent to 7. Garruk, overrun time. Untap. Ultimate Garruk. Overrun the team. 30 seconds on the clock. Mono Blue Tron. Whoo! 2-0. 2-0 with this crazy Van Turn deck. We did it. All right, we got to get the combo kill next turn, I think. Opponent can hit us, but they can't kill us. Ratchet Bomb can't blow our stuff up yet. And next turn's got to be the big turn. This is it. We got to not time out. We got to kill our opponent this turn. So Nacatl can't attack. So worst case, we drop to like 9, which means our opponent shouldn't be able to kill us. And then we got to try to piece together the win with what we got. Here's the attack. Yep. Opponent hits us. Down to 11. What do they got? Thalia. Okay. Seasons Pass is pretty huge. That might be the card that wins us this game, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Garruk. Untap 2 lands. Takes up the Ratchet Bomb. They can kill our stuff next turn, but we gotta win this turn. Walk the Eons. Take an extra turn. Can't do anything else. We untap. What do we draw? Fairy Conclave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, tap everything. Untap 2 lands. Tap, untap. Cast Seasons Past. Oh, wow, this is going to be so close. So Seasons Past. Get back. Walk the Eons. Get back Cryptic Command. Get back Courser of Kruphix. Get back Jace. Get back Temple Garden. 1 minute, 43 seconds. Play a Walk the Eons. Take an extra turn. Play Fairy Conclave. Untap. Extra turn spell? Come on. Hallowed Fountain. Well, play Courser Kruphix. Part the Water Veil on top. So close. Play a Jace Fritz Prodigy. Play a Temple Garden. Tapped. Oh man, I'm going to run out of time. Play a Courser Kruphix. Untap 2 lands. Pass the turn. I think we got it. I think. Cryptic. Tap draw. Overrun Garruk. Steal the win. Again with like 30 seconds on our clock. Oh, this deck, this has been so absurd. Uh-oh. What's our opponent have? Adding mana. Do they really have a way to disrupt this? All right, opponent lets it go. Opponent's tap down. We draw an extra turn spell. Sacks Ratchet Bomb. Kills a Jace. Renegade Rallier. Oh, wait. I don't know if we're going to be able to get it or not. Gets back Seal of Primordium to kill a Courser. Tarmogoyf. Oh, we're not going to get it. Oh, we're going to time out. Oh, we're going to time out. No, not like this. Oh, it happened. Yeah, this is the end. We're dead. Oh, no. Out of time.
Class C license. You don't belong down here. You better try it again.
Play a Courser. Oh, no. Oh, no. Really? Oh, their last card was a Spell Stutter. Oh, and we just haven't found our lands. Yeah, we're not winning this one. Opponent takes up Liliana. We kind of have two hopes, and only one is that realistic, but our main hope is we draw an untap land and we can bounce Liliana, which would at least buy us time for the Liliana ultimate. Our opponent is out of action, so we could draw things that would let us combo off eventually. Opponent gets in with the Mutavault. No such luck. Play Courser. Oh boy. Pass. Well, I guess we take up Jace. Oh, brutal. So brutal. We just did not have enough lands. I mean, it's not necessarily game, but it's very likely game. Opponent has Vendilion Click. Going to target us. Well, let's crack Flooded Strand. Get a Breeding Pool. Tapped. Oh my god, it's a bridge. Well, bridge gives us a possibility of winning. It is an actual thing that could happen now. So, I mean, we're basically playing for our opponent to kill themselves with their own Bitter Blossom. And then beyond that, to stay ahead on time so we win that way. I mean, because our opponent can scoop. So we're not abusing the clock. And we have a legitimate path to victory in Bitter Blossom. And our opponent hasn't shown that they can kill us. And also, we do have a Seasons Past left. So we actually our opponent has to counter the Seasons Past, or we can just keep shuffling that into the bottom of our library forever, basically. So play a Flooded Strand, gain a life, scry 2 with Nissa, put on bottom, put on top. Utopia's Pearl's fine. Opponent's down to 4! We're so close. Opponent bounces their Bitter Blossom. Okay. So now we're fully on the time game. Oh, this match. So I think we stop activating things. We just stay empty-handed and pass the turn, I think is the correct thing to do. And our opponent should probably, well, I guess they can't concede, but we also should not concede. So pass the turn. Oh, this game is absurd. This game is so absurd. We're out of Jayces. Opponent plays Mutavault. Oh, our opponent's not getting more fairies either because of the token limit. So Moto's actually hurting them because they want fairies now more than zombies. Because fairies, they only got to bounce one bridge and they could attack. So that... Tasigur? Okay, sure. That's a good way for our opponent to eat up their clock. We were down with that. Zombies don't happen. We play a forest, pass the turn. Well, I guess we scry with Nissa, I think. I don't really want to start giving our opponent extra turns. We can't take extra turns without dying. Opponent activates Tasigur. Yeah, we'll give our opponent Surgical. This game! Opponent's going to activate again. They can definitely have Go for the Throat. That's fine. Put on bottom, put on top. Pass the turn. We have 8 cards in our deck. Our opponent's got an active Tasigur. We're not giving them back that Cryptic, no matter how hard they try. Play Flooded Strand. Our opponent's doing the F6 game now. Uh-oh. Opponent discards. Play Misty. Pass the turn. Yeah, we probably are going to get decked. Opponent plays a land. Passes. We play a land. I don't know if there's any way we can actually win from here. Oh, we're going to draw this Remand, finally. Which actually lets our opponent attack if they want to. Oh, I hate when games come down to this. Alright, give our opponent an extra turn. Buys us some more time before we mill out. Oh my god, the absurdity! We draw Walk the Eons. Make our opponent take an extra turn. Oh, what is happening? What is happening? No buyback because it takes so much time. Oh my god. This game. Oh my lord. Opponent passes. Alright, we'll buy one back. Can we actually mill our opponent out this way? Is there any chance? Alright, so our opponent gets 3 extra turns. I don't want to manipulate the clock like that. I don't want to, like, force... I don't know. I don't even know anymore. This has just been an absurd match. I don't know what's happening anymore. I don't particularly like winning because of the clock. We just find ourselves in this really weird scenario. Maybe I should have just scooped. Maybe that's more sporting. I don't even know. This is just so ridiculous. Opponent's taking all their turns in a row. Alright, we'll just pass. Oh, lordy. Lordy! Our opponent can attack with their zombies if they want to. They don't. Oh my god, that game! They couldn't beat the bridge. What can we say about that league? 4 hours to play 5 matches. We timed out once, our opponent timed out once, and every game, at least 2 of the other games, we were down to 30 seconds. We were down to 30 seconds when we won. I I've never seen anything like it. I'm sorry I couldn't pay more attention to the chat tonight because, so, I don't know. It's hard to watch the chat because I feel like if I spend too much time watching the chat like I normally do, which is what I love about streaming, that we're just going to time out. But we ended up 4-1 with our one loss being a game that we very likely would have won if we had more time. If we didn't have, I think we were in a winning position in the game we lost. So, I don't know. The deck actually seemed fairly good. We beat 2 different Tron decks. We beat fairies, kind of. I don't even know. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, let's crack open our chests. So we got 4 chests to open. We opened some super sweet stuff on Tuesday on our stream. So let's wrap up by cracking open our chest. But the deck was sweet. I would definitely recommend trying it out. So number 1 of 4. Come on, Worth. Give us some love. Oh, we got there right off the bat. Archangel of Thune has not been reprinted. I think that's worth a bit of money. I think so. Oh, so sweet deck and sweet chest? That doesn't happen on Magic Online. I'm trying to look it up. Archangel of Thune, currently, alright, 8.74 ticks. So not insane. The EV of a chest is about 2.4 ticks. So we definitely came out super far ahead with our Archangel. Also, Ballista Charger, Lab Brute. 3 chests to go. Chest 3... the classic no rare chest. Core Blade Whirl, Condescend, which we saw in the Mono Blue Tron deck tonight. And Rancid Rats. I don't think Condescend is really worth much. I don't know why they like putting these not very good commons in there. Alright, 2 to go. Fatal Push. We have a Knowledge Pool, which is sweet. Not very valuable, but we had a classic against the odds with Knowledge Pool. Fatal Push was worth a decent amount. I don't know if it still is worth a decent amount. Alright. 5.89 ticks, so not bad. That's actually a huge winner out of the standard common and uncommon slot, and caught in the bright lights. So the Fatal Push pulls through. Last one. One more chest. Rishon Import time. Liliana time. Or 40 play points and Sunken Hope. Our hopes of a Rishon Import, which we still have never opened, are sunk. But 40 play points is good. That's like $4. So overall, we could have sold those chests for maybe $10, 10 tickets, just under. And we ended up getting 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, $17. So opening seemed to be the right choice. So let's see. Reminders. Replay YouTube if you want to go back and watch the glory of the timing out of the Nissa kill of the stream in general. It'll be up tomorrow along with all the other old streams. YouTube channel has Commander Clash and Brewers Minute coming out tomorrow, so make sure to check that out. And of course, the merch page is where you can find tokens and t-shirts and playmats and all that stuff to support the stream and the site. So anyway, everyone, have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to everyone who subbed and donated and followed. You all are awesome. It was a blast. Even though, I don't know, I always feel bad when we play a deck like this because I can't interact as much as I'd like to with the chat, but it was a sweet deck. It's good to do these once in a while because they're really unique. So deck was sweet, treasure chests were sweet, you all were sweet. Have a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.